people to get on here. Oh, that thing's shaking. How do you fix that? There we go. Get the air conditioner off. I don't know what time it is. What time is it?
It's 4:40.
One people's. Two people's. Everybody time to get a notice. So I'm trying to figure these live feeds out. I don't know if the videos wouldn't do better than trying to do it live. But I don't know. I can't see the numbers. I don't have my glasses on.
363.
Oh, yeah, it's gaining quicker. So here's the fancy slash Red Reaper slash pain in my ass car. So after Stacy christened the car, which that video she's fixing to post, and she's gonna post the video where I turn loose the button on it. She'd post the burnout video, and I didn't want to hear all the bullshit behind that because I know exactly why the car is doing what it's doing. It just is what it is. Brand new car. I don't know that car that well. It ripped the tire off of it, but if you slow-mo the video and watch it for the first 10-15 feet, it was actually doing what it was supposed to do. I just had the front end way too loose. The front end came up too fast, hit the wheelie bars pretty hard, and unloaded the tire. Then I took some power out of it, tightened the front end up, and we were fixing to make another hit for 100 foot, see if it could just take it to 100 foot. And after I did the burnout, went to back up, I heard a squeak in the motor, which is probably a lifter, so I just shut it off. So we are now headed to Bradenton. Man, I get the two mixed up all the time.
I know, me too.
So we're going to Bradenton for the season finale. Car's not ready to race, and to be perfectly honest with you, even with the things that, even if it didn't have a little squeak, I wouldn't race it because there's a lot of things about that car. I have to put my suit on, getting in the car, pulling the belts down and all that. The belts need to be moved around a little bit. I need to put the pour in the seat. The long and short of it is I'm not comfortable in the car. It's not, I did lose enough weight, it's not cramming me down in the car. I can fit the car, but I kind of fall back into the seat. Feels like I fall for a mile when I get in that car. So there's some little things that I need to change the shifter a little bit, the location of it. There's just some things to get me back to be comfortable in that car that I need to do, and I'm not there. I mean, I'm not comfortable in that car. So I would, even no matter how well it did yesterday, I wouldn't race it today and take it the trip until I get those things fixed and I'm comfortable in the car. Because that car should run 380s, 390s, and at that speed, you don't have time. Everything better be right. And I'm not worried about the car on a good pass. I'm worried about when something happens and it gets sideways or something starts to go wrong. I won't be able to know that car better. So even if the car was ready, I haven't made enough passes in that car to be ready. But I'll tell you what, we will be ready for is next season. Because no matter what, the next season we're not just going to run 1 or 2 races. We're going to try for the championship. So that gives me more time to get the car, gives me the next 4 or 5 months, get the car completely dialed in, try a couple different things that we didn't have time to try that I want to try, and we'll see how fast it really is. Plus, I can step away from it for a minute, or get it back to the house, find out what happened, maybe put the little motor in it, and go test the car some more. Maybe go do some appearances or something, if there's some racetracks out west or down south that have permitting weather, and go test it and play with it there. So, but right now, we are loaded up and hauling ass to Bradenton. And all you guys that think you're watching the weather and think, oh, it's going to rain, they won't finish it. I promise you, if they have to race it Sunday, it doesn't matter. that race will be finished before we leave Florida, because that's the season finale. They have to have it. And with the situation my boy Ryan's in, he's in a tough situation trying to make that call what to do. And we talked about it the other night, and he asked me my opinion. I said, dude, I'll be honest with you. I'd like to know what I think I would do, but I don't know anybody that could make that decision until they were in that spot. Does he take the call out and cinch the championship, or does he draw out of the bucket? You know, the truth of the matter is, Ryan is like nine rounds ahead. So, to me, there's a part of me that says, hell, he's already won the championship, because the only way somebody can knock him out of it is if he goes out first round and they win the whole thing, which would have to be Kai or Strontium. So, I don't know. That's it. He even posted a deal getting all you guys' opinion, but I don't know. A lot of people say Ryan's just a rich guy, and he's not. He's one of my closest friends, and he works his ass off. He works his ass off for that car to be fast, and he wins a lot because he works harder than probably anybody else out there. So, whatever decision he makes, I'm going to back him 110%, because one, he's my boy, and two, he has raced his ass off this year, and he deserves that championship, in my opinion. When you're that far ahead in points, if this was a regular race and not the double point stuff, it wouldn't matter. I mean, no matter who won it, they couldn't catch up. So the double points also factors in. I think they have double points, don't they?
Oh, I don't know. They used to.
If they're doing that, I mean, that's the thing. It's not like they're so close to him in a. And I may be wrong about that, so don't quote me. But
Yeah, I don't know what their format is this season.
oh, dude, I've been out of it too long. Whew, I wasn't. That long and short of it is, I wasn't comfortable in the car yesterday. Even if it had done right, I mean, I'd still took it 100 to 300 feet, but I damn sure wouldn't have took it the full trip until I had to just adjust some things and move some things around to make me more comfortable in the car. And I still got to get over this emotional kick that's not Reaper. And believe it or not, that's probably harder on me than actually trying to get the car lined out. Because if that'd been Reaper, when the first day we were there, I'd have sent the motherfucker with the track cold, the whole 9 yards. But this new car, I just don't know the car. And kind of like what I told, what's Kayla's brain farted Kayla's last name?
Who?
Kaylee.
Kaylee.
Ain't it Kaylee?
Oh, yeah, Mills.
Yeah, Kaylee Mills. And I told her, I said, when you drive one of them cars will talk to you. That car will tell you what it wants. And you got to race your lane. You got to race the lane and not race the person beside you. And I don't know what I said or what Dwayne had told her dad, but she's doing really, really well. And she came out of the burnout and had kind of a bye run, I think. And she said it's just something didn't sound right or feel right, so she just drove it through. And they got over there and had two valve springs down. So I said, that's what I mean by that car will talk to you. So as soon as I did the burnout with a helmet on, zoomies, the whole 9 yards, I still heard that car go squeak, squeak, squeak. And Steve Farrell, that owns Brainerd, was running up there to tell me he heard it. So motor's not hurt. We just got to figure out what it was. Maybe in a lifter or something like that. But we'll see. I'll get it back home and tear it apart. And actually probably want to pull that motor out, put the little motor in it, and go start wearing it out, testing it. See how fast we can make it with the little motor, because the big motor, we know it's going to go with it once we get all the car dialed in. All right, guys, so we're going to Bradenton right now. Be there at like 9:30. And then Wednesday, I'm going to stop by Jackson Racetrack, Jackson, Tennessee. What's the name of his track? Jackson Dragway. Scott, buddy of mine, and they've kind of had a tough year with the rain and all that. So I told him, hell, I'll come by there and show off the new car and sign some autographs and see if some people want t-shirts. And it's not going to be one of those deals. I'm not charging. I'm just trying to help him out because he's a great guy, and they've had a tough time because of COVID and raining all the time and all that. So if you guys are from that area, come on out, and I'll see you Wednesday night. We're out.